Okay, ladies and gentlemen, modelers, I am pretty happy with the mechanical aspects of my bomb drop and my Hobby King B17. I'm going to give you a little demonstration of how the doors work and obviously how the bombs work. A second operator will be handling the upper and lower turret and the bomb bay action as well as the bomb drop. When he gets near the target, obviously he will open the doors. I want you to notice in the bottom right-hand corner, that is an ammeter showing about 70 mils for the servos that hold the doors closed and the bomb drop servos, which are just idling. Current goes up to almost a quarter of an amp as the doors open. And you can see the push rods on the horns here. The servos, which are buried in here, I'll show you in another view, are slow flap servos from an FMS model. And, of course, the high-tech HS55 and the E-Flight S75 servos, which run opposite to one another, which had I known that I could have gotten the FMS servos, flap servos, I would have probably used them instead. But you can see as the doors open, we're back down to around 70 mils. So as we close the doors again, current will go up, obviously, as we move in the servos, and then you see it go back to about 70 mils. You'll also notice a little hesitation as the doors open and close. You notice that I have magnets in here in this corner and here in that corner. That's because when I assembled this whole thing, I ended up with a little bit of mismatch of the doors to the bottom of the wing shape. So I'm using the little magnets to hold the doors flush, and it just so happened that it had to be the forward side on this door and the aft side on that door to make them go. So you can see them snap shut kind of the last little bit. You can hear the click, and you hear them hesitate a little bit, overcoming the magnet when I get it to get out. But it doesn't take a whole lot of energy to get that open. Okay, if I was right side up and I threw the gear switch, which for the operator is bomb drop, the servos move out of the way, which are trapping the bombs, and bombs would fall away. So let's turn this thing the other way around and show you how it works. Okay, modelers, here is a view from below as I cycle the doors open. Wait a few seconds, make sure the doors are fully open. Of course, there will be a camera in the bay in the top of the fuselage looking down through the bomb bay unit, and then we throw the switch, and out come the bombs. Close the doors, and beat it back to England before the flak gets you. Okay, on this side, you can see the bomb door flap servos. Like I said, they're flap servos from an FMS model. I'll give you the product code in a bit. You can see one on each side. I did have to replace the stock horn, stock bell crank, with something a little bit longer. Took a little bit of time for me to find the proper spline on a longer arm in my massive amount of servo arms I've accumulated over the years. So I can't tell you which ones arms that fit that are longer, but I can, once you get the servos in your hands, you can either extend the arms with some plywood or whatever, but you need a little bit longer arms than comes with the flap servos. So as you see, as I move the flap servos, which move the bomb bay doors, they swing the push rods down and open the doors, and there they are closed again. Here are the product codes for the flap servos I use for the bomb bay door opening mechanism. You can see one ends in a P. I guess that's a standard rotation. I don't know what it stands for, but certainly the other one is an R. Probably stands for reverse rotation. Nice that you can buy them that way. Same servo in standard and reverse.